It's giving clown.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes. Speaking of clown, something that's been in my head all day today is the phrase that it's funny that it got a hashtag was because of George Santos.
Oh no,
The
yeah.
hashtag diva down.
Yeah.
It's very,
Diva
very
down.
no.
No, he's down.
George Santos, piece of shit, 100%, but also
Honestly,
kind of funny that he
he's
did
fun.
it. And
He's fun
like,
to watch.
yeah, just
He's
a
just
diva,
yeah.
And we lost the diva. We lost another diva today. Or yesterday?
In
I
the
can't remember.
arms of the angel.
Can I say, as we welcome everyone back, something sort of do like a little mishmash.
Mosh mish.
Bring back a little bit of a cold open, a Copen, as I did.
Ooh, a
But
Copenhagen.
not do it before the theme. Real quick, welcome everyone back to the Sho-Dependent podcast. A timely episode. Sometimes the universe works in mysterious ways.
Ooh.
We're gonna talk about a little bit of technology here, and I just feel like I need to complain about technology a little bit.
Oh, I see.
Something that bothers me is like and it's weird, because I know that they're here for a reason, but I also dislike it, and I want it to go back to the way it was. I'm talking about the sleep features on a lot of technology that we have these days.
Oh.
Like one that bothers me a ton is Netflix or other streaming apps.
Oh, I understand.
Checking in on me
now.
and being like, "You're still there? Yeah, dog. I'll be here until I tell you I'm done." How about this for an option? Don't say anything, and when I'm done watching, I'll hit the power button, and that'll show you, "Hey, this guy's done." Just don't give me this. I also hate sleep on TVs. Leave the TV on. If I want it off, I'll turn it off myself. I don't need the refrigerator to beep at me a million times.
I feel like our TV has been doing that a lot.
Well, it's just certain apps.
Yeah, I guess
certain apps. See, that's the problem,
That's why we exclusively fall asleep to SVU.
That's right, because it's Sling, because it's essentially just cable.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm sort of going back to like taking a step back into the past and cable, because I Sling, USA Network, I want to say 9 times out of 10 showing SVU.
Thank
you
the
just
Lord.
pop that on, you fall asleep to a case, you wake up to a different case, but you feel like you're still with your same friends.
Yeah, it's rough. Sometimes I'll wake up at like 3 a.m. and I'll see something very captivating happening on SVU, and I'm like, God damn it! Now, how am I going to fall asleep? I gotta see the resolution.
Oh yeah. Lately,
it's not good for me. It's great for you because you just sleep. You don't give a shit.
It's so good. It's so good. I mean, I've stayed up a little later a couple nights because I'm like, I gotta see where this goes. I somehow haven't seen this one despite watching SVU for what feels like every day of my whole life.
Also, yeah, getting to see some of those early episodes.
Oh yeah.
What's her name?
Mariska Benson?
Sure, Benson. Thank you. I didn't want her real name.
Okay.
When Benson was younger. I mean, she still looks good today.
Oh yeah.
But like when she was like in her late 20s, I was like, oh my God, queen.
And we got fucking Thick King Stabler.
Oh my God, he can barely do the splits. Yeah. Looking like a fucking snack. Jesus, dude.
Yeah, but speaking of snacks, start getting your cookies out, getting your things ready for Santa Claus, Papa Gijo. He's on his way very soon here. We're full on in the Christmas spirit.
I hope y'all have been very nice this year.
Yeah.
Or at least as nice as you can be.
Just a little nutty.
Ew. It's not that kind of podcast, people.
Everyone needs to be just un poquito nutty. Un narito.
Naruto?
Yeah. No, God, no, please.
Why are you putting those glasses on?
Because I'm ready, because I'm in love with the Christmas season.
Oh, cute.
This is an audio medium, but now I got hard eyes around me. It's because I'm looking at a gorgeous woman right now.
Oh my God. Thanks.
Yeah, that's right. How are you doing today after me ranting about technology. I just don't like it. I just don't,
Is it because you
don't
feel like it's passive
check.
aggressive?
Well, yeah, for one, it's passive aggressive because, like, oh, you're still there. You've been watching this for half a
sometimes
day.
that does genuinely happen though. When some people will be like watching a series and they haven't seen it before and they'll fall asleep on accident and they'll be like, "Fuck, I'm like 5 episodes. I just completely lost."
That's on you. By the way, I got like the fucking anime glasses right now.
It looks really good.
Lower down, just all white. But
I love that.
That's on pre-sleep you to remember where you were before you knocked. Most of the time when I knock out, I wake up and I'm like, yeah, I missed like 6 episodes, but I know exactly where I was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just, I'm old school like that. I'm a 90s kid. And hey, if we messed up, if we left the fridge open, guess what? Our parents yelled at us. And that was it. And last thing, these refrigerators just be beeping too early. They give me like 5 seconds. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I got the olla full of frijoles. I just can't.
I mean, our fridge doesn't even beep.
And that's why I love it. Even though I don't. Our fridge sucks ass.
I hate our fridge so much.
I don't need technology reminding me of things. I can do it myself.
Okay.
Speaking of technology.
Are you going to let me say how I'm doing?
Okay, yeah.
Because you genuinely asked me.
I was about to say, did you even answer? Go ahead.
No, I didn't.
Go ahead.
I'm fine. Just kidding.
Let me check that off the list.
And ask Kayla how her day was. And we answered in the affirmative. No, today's good.
That's good.
It's funny because like things are going to become like more stressful at my job, in my mind I'm just like, so they're just going to be like normal, like I don't know. It's hard for somebody that struggled with anxiety for so long when people are like, oh my gosh, like this is so stressful. And I'm like, this is just kind of like my baseline of existing. So
yeah, it's always wild. This will be the last note, I think, before we should really hop in there. Just last little quick thing. It's always wild that people like seemingly don't have anxiety. I can't imagine how because in my mind, everyone has mental illnesses and everyone has things going on and like this and that. And but the idea that some people don't, because like my mind, I'm one of those people. My mind is going a mile a minute every minute that I'm awake, and even when I'm asleep. And there's some people that just don't. Like they wake up and their head's empty. Fucking Homer Simpson walking around, not a care in the world. Good for them.
That sounds nice.
Good for them.
Yeah.
But let's get into it here. The what's the word for it? I want to say the singularity, but that's entirely wrong. When things coincide.
The serendipity.
Oh, serendipitous. Yeah, something like that. Nature of this episode is that we did not plan this at all.
No.
Today we're going to be talking about the 1996 gaming console from Nintendo. It was nestled right in between the Super Nintendo and the GameCube. Cute. The last console to have a cartridge format, at least until Nintendo brought that shit back. See, this is what I'm talking about. Let's go in the past with our technology. Nintendo brought that back for the Nintendo Switch, because remember now they got little cartridges?
Yeah.
Anyways.
But didn't you have cartridges with like Game Boys? And
well, those are mobile consoles.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
This is a gaming console.
I apologize. Yes.
Yeah, it's a home console. Those are mobile games, so that's a little different. But yeah.
Color me wrong, okay?
Anyways, it's episode 64. We didn't plan this, but we're talking Nintendo 64.
Wow.
Sometimes the universe just smiles down on us. I gotta be honest, life has been a little rough, a little up and down, a bit of a roller coaster.
Mostly down.
Roller coaster of depression.
Oh, yeah. And I've been the one that has been the metaphorical seatbelt.
Yeah. or even better, to fit this theme, I'm on the rainbow road of depression lately. A lot of twists and turns, ups and downs, and you're the fucking lucky two. Every time I fall off, you come over with a fishing line and just
Get back on
I'm
course.
just ooh,
Immediately off the edge.
ooh.
Ooh. When
But to be
Yoshi, oh, he's so sad. Anyways.
yeah. But I feel like a couple good things have been happening the last couple of days. So I'm definitely not one to speak too soon, but I think our luck
Uh-huh.
might be turning around a bit.
There we go. That was better. For some reason, when you made it southern, it
We
worked.
we we gotta change the freaking. I'm gonna look into Zoom. I want the fans to know there's moments where I want to get louder, and I feel like Zoom is holding us back on that. So I might try and change the settings a bit so I can yell in this house.
I don't think our neighbors would appreciate that, but
Nintendo
yeah.
64, it's gonna happen. It's Christmas. Let's talk about one of the best gifts I've ever received in my life. And we'll hear how Kayla feels about Nintendo 64. Maybe just video games in general. I don't know. We're gonna take us on a little nostalgia trip for Eddie and learn a
Yeah.
little bit more about me and my past while my love is here to say how little she knows about video games. I don't know, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we'll go with the flow. It's a meet cute baby. It's how we met this thing. Is the N64 the thing on our bookshelf?
No, the Nintendo 64. Funny enough, I just sold two of them, but it's the ones that we
They're
just
gray,
got rid
right?
of. Well, they're kind of like black. They
Oh.
came in various different colors, but the original one is like black with a little gray slot. You know, gray moments. Funny controller.
Oh yeah. It's got like the penis in the middle, right?
And you know that's where your hand lay.
And it's got a little, it has a trigger in the middle, right?
The Z button, yeah.
The little
Right behind.
weird. Very weird.
It's great. Nintendo knows what they're doing.
I don't think I've ever even played on an
You
N64.
never played an N64?
I don't
You
think so.
never had one in the Kasi?
No, I
No,
was.
it's because your brothers are of a different
You're
generation.
younger, yeah, and
Yeah,
I wasn't a gamer.
that's
And
wild.
you are also
The Nintendo
just old
64.
enough to be older than me in a way that, in this sense, matters.
Here's a fun fact that
Yeah.
you haven't thought about yet because I don't think you heard.
Mm-hmm.
The Nintendo 64 is 1 year younger than you.
Yeah.
Came out in 1996.
Yeah, believe it or not, 1-year-old me was not like, ooh,
You weren't hitting them sticks?
64.
Whatever.
No,
You should have been.
I was coloring,
All right, well,
maybe.
Nintendo
Mm-hmm.
64, not a lot of experience, but I mean, you've seen it. You'll be familiar with some of these games or a lot of these
Okay.
games. Just huge classics. The Nintendo 64 was pivotal in my life. Hey, what's going on? Once again, it's Eddie. When I was young, I was only really introduced to video games through random like arcade cabinets hidden around town. My dentist had arcade cabinets in it.
What?
It was a
That's
weird, like
weird.
you walk in, you get hit by that dentist scent.
Ugh, I
You know
hate
the one
that
I'm talking
smell.
about.
I
It
fucking
sucks.
hate that
As a
smell.
child, it always filled me with so much dread. And
Yeah.
then here in the back, we have freaking Donkey Kong Jr. We got the Mario Brothers arcade cabinets.
That's actually not a bad idea to get kids to
They were
come to the
hanging.
dentist.
Yeah, I mean, I sucked at them, but that was kind of like my first intro into like really playing games. And for some reason, and I don't even know why. I think it's just because that was the thing to buy back in the day. But my cousin, you know the one.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
For some reason, my cousin had a Super Nintendo at her house. So I have super vivid memories of going over there, being like, whoa, what's this? And playing Super Mario World. And it's just,
Mhm.
dun-dun-dun, dun, dun-dun-dun, dun. You know the song. Dun-dun-dun, dun, 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 dun-dun-dun. Anyways, one of my favorite Mario games of all time. It's when Mario he gets a little cape, and then he can boom, boom, go up and down and fly. You're not getting any of this, but
No. I am just a wall for you to hear your own voice back from.
introduced me to the video juegues, to my main man Mario. More on that in a bit. But started off that love the spark in my heart was lit. Fast forward 1996, or you see, here's what I'm a little but buddy, can we get a little check? Where's Buddy?
He's asleep next to me.
Well, poke him and give him his laptop and ask him to look
No.
up what year did Mario Kart 64 come out.
Buddy, can you do some research real quick? Oh, he's pissed. Okay, yeah.
He's slapping them keys. Puts on a lab coat for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing word from Buddy. He's calling me on a little cellular phone. He does have a phone. That, in fact, Mario Kart came out in 1997. So the year that I got for Christmas the Nintendo 64 console, which the magic of that itself is like it's this big box. Consoles, they come in big boxes. I have no idea what's going on here. Not quite the reaction of the famous internet meme of that kid yelling Nintendo 64,
yeah,
which is so funny. I watched that when I saw that. I watched it on loop for like an hour. But Nintendo 64, Christmas 97, unwrapped it, came with the game Mario Kart 64, and I was just the classic kid joy of like the magic of Christmas, of like, wow, look at this. I can't believe it's here. It's in my home and I have it. It's mine. Can you believe it? That's insane.
How I felt when we got a Wii.
See,
and I was
it's
like,
the same
wow,
joy.
It's
wow,
fun.
this lives here. It stays here with us.
When you finally figured out like Buddy was our cat.
It's the same joy. Oh, it's still, yeah. Sometimes you just walk in and I'm like, Buddy's here.
Hey,
he's just hanging out. He just goes on about his little life. Yeah. Says, oh, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna stand on the couch. I'm gonna go by the Christmas tree. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna go down here. He just does what he does.
Much like the N64.
Yeah, we'll
sat on a shelf.
We'll get more into it here in a hot second. But that right there is a formative memory.
Yeah.
Christmas magic, Christmas miracle.
Do you remember, was it from Santa or was it from your parents?
Oh, I mean, probably Santa. I don't know. Probably Santa. That sounds like my parents' move right there. But,
yeah.
I want to say.
Wait, what do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
We'll talk about it later.
Your parents don't get to decide. Santa decides what gifts he gives you.
We'll talk about this later.
Okay.
You're right. Never mind. Buddy, close your ears.
He's about to experience his first Christmas, people. God.
Adorable. But the magic was there. I was elated. It's a joy that all children deserve to go through.
Was your brother as stoked as you were?
My brother at the time would have been like 4.
Yeah.
So I want to say he wasn't even forming memories at that point.
Well.
Because isn't it like around 5 in the Western world where we start forming memories? And it's a little bit earlier in the Eastern world because they're more of a collective culture and we're more of a individual culture. Yeah. I believe I saw that when I was like taking Psych 101. So if that study has changed, forgive me. It was 2009 and I wasn't even paying attention back then.
Well, now we're joining the collective of the internet at like 2. So we'll see what happens.
I'll talk more about Mario Kart 64 here in a hot sec, but first we need to hit the jingle.
Getting to know each other.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
As previously stated about 30 seconds ago, the very first game, I think it's the only game that they gave me off the jump, was Mario Kart 64. Cannot state how exciting it is back in the day. Those Nintendo 64 boxes, because they were like actual cardboard boxes with a booklet and the cartridge in it.
You have Conkers, right? That's one of the ones you kept.
You're foreshadowing, but yes,
yeah,
I did. Box art, that's a lost thing. I mean, we still have them, but kind of not really.
Hey, old man, get off your soapbox.
I mean, you'd love it too. You love it right now. Don't act like you don't appreciate art.
You're the one that said we should stop buying a Blu-ray discs. And I said, but we have
When
so
did I
many
say that?
Blu-ray things.
Yeah, we've already bought them.
I know. But
Listen,
I
I'm
like
just
Blu-ray.
saying there was some magic, and booklets are like
Yeah.
not even a thing anymore, and
I
that's
can
a bit of a
relate.
bummer.
It's like CDs when you get the lyric
Yeah.
booklet.
Yes.
And you get to see all the fun little pictures that they took.
And they gave you little notes on the game and like gave you character backstories. Here's how to play.
Did you ever subscribe to one of those video game magazines?
I think I got some Nintendo Powers, some Game Informers.
Game Informer. Yeah, those are the magazines that my
you get it
brothers
through
got.
GameStop, that's why.
Yeah.
But the cardboard box was there. Open it up. Nintendo 64. Mario is just like
Let's go.
fucking turning it up. Wario's there on the cover, a couple other boys. You want to talk about getting the Nintendo 64, that's one thing. But getting Mario Kart 64 and then having my father teach me how to play this game is like one of the best moments, one of the best memories I have in my life. You know,
so
luckily,
this was your first Mario game?
This was the first Mario game that I owned.
Yeah.
And it's the first video game that I owned, along with my first console that I owned. And me being around 6, 7, I mean, it was 97, I would have been about 7. I would have been 7.
Yeah.
By 2 weeks,
yeah.
I would have been 7.
You're a little Christmas boy.
Mm-hmm. So I didn't know how to play games back then. So legitimately, we open it up. My father like sets it up for me in my room. We sit down. And I like have the controller in my hand, and I'm like, I have no idea what to do, like how to play this game. Because all I've really played has been bad at arcade games, and a little bit of Super Mario World, but that's like a completely different game than Mario Kart. So I'm like, I have no idea how to go. You know, I didn't know how to accelerate.
Mm-hmm.
So my father, a man who like is
grew
from
up.
He was born in 1960.
Working the fields.
Grew up working the fields, just poor in Mexico. You know, the whole immigrant story. Probably only video games he played were like Pac-Man, you know, like the arcade cabinets, 25 cents a piece,
Pong.
All that stuff. And this man sat down with me. He learned how to play Mario Kart just so he could tell me how to play Mario Kart. And that's, you know, since then I took off and figured out games, and it was intuitive after that.
Now you could stomp the shit out of your dad.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. My father, this was like the first and last time my father has like ever played like video games on like a console. But
do you think he'd ever try to play again?
I mean, he probably would if I told him to, but he'd be like, what is happening here?
He'd be like, Mijo, I don't think I can do this anymore. I just imagine you little. Oh, you're so cute.
So yeah, just the joy.
You had no beard. That's so weird.
No, I had it. It was still there.
No, you had the Mario mustache.
I had a bigger beard than my father, and at age 7. Yeah, just a special day, a special moment. I'm happy that my mind hasn't erased this memory, and how could it, you know?
Yeah.
Just my father, no business playing video games, but he figured it out just so he could teach his son how to play video games. The joy in my face, the joy in my heart for this memory. It's just, I don't know, it's just beautiful. I think about it all the time. It's legitimately one of my best memories in my life. Because, you know, it's just, it's kind of special. And I don't even know if he like thinks about it. You know what I mean? And maybe I could bring it up with him one of these days and see what's up.
It is almost Christmas.
It's just kind of like, I imagine me being an adult. We don't have kids, but I imagine
we have birthday.
Exactly. But I imagine as a parent, you know, as I've had parents often tell me, or we've seen in TV shows and stuff, is you know, oftentimes you don't know what you do that like sticks in the brain of your children. So I don't even know if my father like really thinks about that or like remembers it or something. I feel like he probably does. But
because it was hard for him too, probably.
Well, yeah, but just like the importance of that moment for me, I think is like just sets off such a big I'm gonna say butterfly effect, because why not? I already liked video games, but like the fact that my father taught me to play my first video game which led me to like fall in love with video games and have so many great memories with video games. And it all goes back to like, my father, my hero as a child, my hero still to this day, teaching me that and sort of like kicking it off. I don't even know if he like understands like the importance of like, I'm sitting there, I'm looking at my father and he's learning and he's teaching me, and I'm just like, oh, this is like the best. This is, I have the console. I'm here with my father, my family. Like, this is, how can life get any better? Like, what?
Good Lord.
And that's just my throat. That's just because I got kind of a sore throat. But like, this truly kicked off like my love of gaming, and obviously it has flourished since then.
Yeah.
With the Nintendo 64, I wanted to sort of go through and just say just so many good memories that I have with it. Because funny enough, as I recently said, got rid of it in the past month.
Isn't that ironic?
Just kind of, I only had like 2 games left, and that's a whole other thing. Oftentimes I'll find myself sitting in the dark regretting getting rid of all
Jesus
my old consoles.
Christ. Meanwhile, I'm just
and games and all that stuff. Like, I want to say I regret the GameCube the most, getting rid of that.
No, Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero is number 1.
Okay, but that's not a console.
I know, but it is a modality.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna come back. But yeah, I regret GameCube the most because I had so many games that I love on that. Yeah, but the Nintendo 64 is just kind of like, you know what? I'll wait to get to there after. Right now, I want to say just some games that I rented all the time. For one, have to say and go back to the fact that like the joy of being able to rent games. It's like a unique rush. The unique like.
Where did you guys rent from? Was it Blockbuster?
I mean, all kinds of different places. Yeah. Most of the time, it was Hollywood Video, I believe.
I love that place.
You know, the one across from the high school?
Yeah.
When it was back in the day. Oh, I distinctly remember where it was. The smell. The look.
So good.
I remember exactly where the games were. It's a special thing.
It was my job to rewind the VHSs.
Oh, wow.
Because I was the oldest. And I didn't fuck around with the VCR rewinder.
Did you have like the special rewinding
peripheral?
Dang.
No. Well, because you know how sometimes there were machines where you just like, you'd click it in and it would automatically do it.
That's what I mean.
The one that we had, you'd have to like hold it down the entire time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So you did have the dedicated rewinder.
Yes.
Very funny.
Yeah, I didn't understand exactly what you were saying, but yes, I did have the dedicated rewinder, and I loved that thing. It was fun. It was like an alligator. I'd pretend I was feeding it.
Okay. All right.
I don't have a lot to contribute. You got to let me jump in when I can.
Go ahead and eat it, Mr. Alligator.
Okay, Mr. Alligator. Say
Just don't swallow it though.
No, then spit it out.
Just hold it in your mouth.
Spit it out.
Renting games, a special joy, a unique rush, something that I don't know what replicates it nowadays.
Yeah, there's not really an equivalent.
There's some games that I found myself renting all the time. There's some games that I rented multiple times, never owned for whatever reason, but was like, yeah, I'll rent this 10 times. And the joy.
With the money that you spent to rent it, you could have bought it.
Well, whatever. My parents were like, hey, we'll give them a little treat. Hey, guess what? You can go rent a game. Like, fuck yes.
Whoa.
Yes. Because, you go in. It's never a guarantee.
No.
Sometimes we're just there for a movie.
Yeah, rarely I got to pick the movie.
Sometimes your parents are just like, go get a game. And like, fuck yes. Let's go. Me and my brother just running over to the games, looking at all the box art. You just judged it off the art. You judged it off what other people said, but not everyone had.
Yeah, because this was before, like, YouTube reviews or like playthroughs or anything like that.
So, for one, Clay Fighter, 63 and a third. Do you get the joke? They were very clever.
Oh, because it was almost 64?
Exactly. They wanted to be funny. It's a clay fighting game. It's not very good, but I fucking loved it so much. And it turns out here's a fun fact, there's one called Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut that was a Blockbuster exclusive.
Oh,
And now it's like the most expensive Nintendo 64 game that you can find because, you only got it essentially if you worked at Blockbuster or if you did what I should have done and just kept it.
Yeah, never return it.
Went out of business. It's worth like an insane amount of money. And just loose. If you have like a box, because it never like, never really had a box. It was Blockbuster exclusive. So it's anyways. There's that. Killer Instinct Gold, another fighting game. I got a story about that in a second. NFL Blitz. Lost so much time to NFL Blitz, just fucking hitting people after the whistle blows. What a fun game.
That's not nice. That's not
the fun
very
part
nice.
about it. That's the fun part about Blitz, though, is you tackle someone, they go down. I love that I have to explain, like,
I have no idea what we're talking about. I'm not a clue in the world.
Here's the funny thing, is that real gamers out there, they're like, I know what Blitz is. But it's funny that you
what?
No frame of reference. Essentially, the most fun part of Blitz is that you would tackle a guy and then you could just do like Hulk Hogan leg drops on him.
Oh, so kind of like if GTA met football.
I mean, it's an arcade football game. It's just super fun.
Yeah.
You just tackle people, hit them late after the whistle, whatever.
That's not nice.
Bomberman 64, fire.
I've heard of
rented
Bomberman.
it like 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, this leads me to the next point. So many sleepovers start off with the let's go rent a game. Let's go rent a game. Let's get a couple Zaz. Let's get some food. Get that fucking popcorn that they have over there at the rental shop. And then you just go home and your bud's there and you just play fucking video games all night. It was such a good time. And another one of my distinct, they're few and far between. But one of my distinct, like, kid memories was, and I don't remember what year, but it had to have been before the GameCube came out.
Wow.
So I don't know, was that like 2002, I think?
I don't know.
I want to say maybe it was like 10.
To be honest, Buddy's a better partner for you in this episode than I am, because he at least does research.
Yeah, but he's sleeping. He's off the clock now. He did his last little task and he's done. Yeah. But I had a birthday party, ton of friends over. Because my room, we like took my bed out and like like it was just like all open, sleeping bags on the floor.
Oh, that's fun.
Like, I want to say I had like 12 friends over. Like
you had 12 friends?
Oh yeah, I was killing it.
I don't think I've ever had that many friends.
But we were having us a fucking ball. Laughs all night long.
I'm sure your mom was so happy about that.
We were playing Killer Instinct Gold and like trying to beat the arcade tower because that's,
that's like the big challenge.
Well, yeah, because we're kids. We suck at video games.
Yeah.
we think we're great. Killer Instinct Gold was taking us down a peg because we were like, God, we got to the final boss and like no one could fucking beat it. It was like impossible. But yeah, we just like stayed up all night. It's legitimately the only time I remember my father like had to get up and come to the door and be like, hey, you need to go to sleep now.
Yeah.
Like it was like,
and then I don't remember
what time it was. Yeah, I don't think we did, but we like kept quiet. I also have a distinct memory, and I can't remember exactly why it was. I mean, it was funny to us because we were kids, but I don't remember why we were doing it. But like, I had a big closet in my room, and like one of my buds had like set up shop in there and was like acting like he was like a shopkeep. And we had like green slime, and he kept saying like he was selling boogers to us, and we thought it was like the funniest shit ever. We were like,
kids are so stupid.
I want to say it was like after that, after us laughing for what felt like an hour, that my father came in and was like, "That's enough. You were, you're being too loud."
Yeah,
I don't even know what time it was. To me, it felt like 5 a.m. It could have been like midnight.
Yeah. Yeah, just a kid brain.
Yeah, but the Nintendo 64 was there, just keeping us entertained. Moving on to a little more sentimentality. Now, this is something you're going to know because everyone knows Mario.
Mario.
For one, I owned almost like every Mario game on the Nintendo 64. Yeah, I don't know how I got so many games because I looked it up and they were like $80 back in the day.
I mean, inflation's a thing.
Yeah, well, they were like $80. I don't know how I got.
There's
so
the
many
name
games.
of the episode. It was about $80.
I don't know. I want to say I had like 30 games, like an insane
Jesus.
amount. I had the little proprietary technology of just. It may still be at my parents' house. I maybe threw it away though.
Is that the CD stand
I
that
mean,
you but you
no,
used it to
it
hold?
was a Nintendo 64 cartridge holder that just held video games.
Oh.
It was sick. To bring things down a little bit, to get a little bit more sentimental, a little
Oh.
sad. Mario's my guy. I have a special place in my heart for Mario because, for one, he's beautiful, great design, so full of joy. I mean, look at
You
that
see
little
him?
guy. Look at
He's
that
just
little
a little guy.
mustache. He's just so fucking cute.
Yes.
But also, Super Mario 64 was like my game. It was like my go-to to like escape, you know?
Mhm.
As I think everyone does. We all have different levels of tough times as a kid,
Yeah.
you know, especially when your parents are having a little bit of a tough time of their own, right?
Mhm.
Me being the oldest, I understood more of what was going on.
Yeah.
I felt the tension,
Yeah.
got the pit in my stomach, hurt my heart.
Mhm.
So Mario was my guy. Mario was my escape. Mario was like legitimately my friend that like
Mhm.
got me through some of these tough nights.
Yeah.
Talk about distinct memories. I have a distinct memory of a time where things were not going great. And I
Yeah.
don't want to get into details, but
No.
I was incredibly sad
Mhm.
and like crying. And I went and I turned on Super Mario 64 and I remember like playing through like the exact level. It's the level where there's like gas and everything and you can
Mhm.
like become Metal Mario for the first time and all that. And I just remember distinctly like playing that and like being like Mario's here for me and Mario's like my friend and he's gonna make me feel better and like I'm gonna forget everything that's going on. So it's
Mhm.
just like video games became my escape to where if things were going bad, if things weren't going my way, I could have video games to fall back on. And most of the
Mhm.
time Mario was my guy and he was there. And like he was there for me, you know? Like he was
Mhm.
there to like make me feel better and make me forget about everything that was going on. I had like a
Mhm.
little I still have it. It's on the bookshelf
He's right
behind me.
there.
But I had my like little Mario plush along with Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Bowser. You know, I have like Squirtle and stuff also, some Pikachu, you know, some Pokemon.
Yep.
But like they're like my best
Your
friends.
friends.
Yeah. I obviously had human friends. I'm not like
What?
I wasn't like lonely, but it was just like, you know, I just had so much fun pretending. I was
Mhm.
legitimately, I would make up situations. And just Mario to me was just like, and it still is. I have such a special place in my heart for Mario. When I'm watching the Mario movie, I couldn't help but like smile the whole time because it's like, that's my guy. He's
That's my
there.
friend.
Yeah, and he's up on the screen and he looks great. Oh,
Mhm.
it was just so good.
Yeah, that's nice. I like Yoshi.
Yeah. Speaking of Yoshi,
Yeah.
uh, there was a game called Yoshi's Island.
Uh,
Which I'll have to show it to you. It's super cute. And it's funny because the theme song, it has the Yoshis going like bow, 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 and they're like
that sounds
harmonizing.
cute.
It's fucking adorable, but it like hurt me to hear
Oh.
because here's how ridiculous of a kid I was.
Oh,
I mean you could see it if you listen to the
honey,
pod
you're still pretty ridiculous, but yeah.
with how like easy it is to make me cry. I was the
Very,
same as a
very,
kid.
very, very easy.
Because Yoshi's Island, I like bought it. I didn't buy it. My parents bought it for me.
You had
Super
money?
excited. I loved Yoshi. I was like, let's fucking go. This is gonna be great. And I quickly found out, for one, that theme song, very cute, but also made me like kind of sad.
Oh.
I find out in the game that if you like let a Yoshi die, because you can play with like all different colors of Yoshis,
Mm-hmm.
because it's Yoshi's Island, right? But like if you let a Yoshi die, they're like gone. I think it was the light blue Yoshi. I lost him. He fell down. I legitimately like yanked the power cord out. Like tried to save him. booted it up. Like, please, God, if you're real,
He wasn't.
this is your chance to prove to young Eddie that God is real. Is this light blue Yoshi still here? He was not, and I legitimately sat there and fucking cried because I was like, I let this Yoshi die. This is my fault. And here's an even more ridiculous thing: I didn't play the game again. I was fucking so devastated. I was like, I cannot risk losing another Yoshi.
Why wouldn't you just start over from the beginning?
Because I'm a kid and I didn't understand how games worked.
You could just restart.
I didn't know what deleting was. That ain't no thing. So I didn't play the game.
Wow.
I had the game, played it for like a week. I don't even know if it was a week, Played it for what felt like 2 days and was done.
God.
I didn't play it again until like I was, like I had the GameCube still. And I was like, oh, let me go back and try and play this. And I think it was like a permanent death type thing, but you could like get them back. I don't know. But I wasn't risking it as a kid. So I was just, it was like a whole different level of devastation.
That is very sad.
Here's something that you could connect to, I think. Real quick, I want to say there was like a Tamagotchi-like Yoshi game on the computers.
Cute.
And I also similarly was devastated when I let a Yoshi die on that. Like die, I don't know, when they went to sleep or something, but I don't know.
Forever.
You had a Tamagotchi, right?
Yes, I did.
And could you let them die?
Oh, I'd forget about them. I think I've always had ADHD.
Dang,
so I'd be like,
and you were fine with that?
I'd obsess about it, and then I'd forget that I had a Tamagotchi because I'd leave it in a drawer or something.
And then what was the feeling like when you discovered their carcass?
I went, oh, I'm sorry.
Well, at least you apologize.
Yeah.
You didn't give up forever like I did?
Oh, I did.
Okay.
I was just like, oh, this is going to happen again. Back in the drawer.
May as well not do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes it's best to avoid some pain.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you're a child.
I want to point out some games that I absolutely loved. Some games that I wanted to be good at, but just was pure ass at. And then just sort of wrap this up. It's kind of a rapid fire episode, but
I'm fine with that because I have nothing to contribute.
It's mostly just a nostalgia trip for me.
This is your birthday present. You getting to just talk uninterrupted for like what feels like 2 hours about your favorite.
You're gonna do me like that in front of everyone, huh?
No, it doesn't feel like 2 hours. It's just, it's a lot. It's mostly for the audience because you've talked to me about the highlights of these, so I know. It's not a lot. I don't understand it.
Here's what we're gonna do to get you incorporated in here. I'm gonna rapid fire some games. I want you to do 2 things for me. 1,
sure.
Do you even know what this is?
Okay.
And 2, maybe if you don't know what it is, guess what it is.
Perfect.
And I'll tell you if you're wrong or right.
Okay.
These
I
first
can
ones,
do this.
Because they're Marios. Had all the Mario parties.
Yeah.
I had Super Smash Brothers. I had Mario Tennis.
Oh.
Mario Golf, I believe.
That sounds fun.
I think there was one on Nintendo 64. Anyways, like all the Marios had those. Star Fox 64. Is that
that's like a flight simulator game, right?
You fly the R-Wings. Star Fox, Super Smash Brothers, Falco.
He's cute.
Peppy Hair and Slippy Toad. Everyone hates Slippy. He's a man, but he sounded like he had a girl's voice. I'm pretty sure he's a man. Young kids back in the 90s were like, this guy fucking sucks. And he's also annoying. Anyway, Star Fox 64 was like, I want to say like every single time I sat down to play Star Fox 64.
Go ahead.
It was a foregone conclusion in my mind. I said, if I'm sitting down, I'm completing the game right now. Like I would legitimately, because it has like secret pathways. You can find different ways to get to like all the planets. You run into Star Wolf, which is Star Fox's enemy.
Is he hotter?
He's cool. I like Star Wolf. He's dope. And then there's like a fake ending, and you can do the true ending. And Star Fox's like dad, who died, seemingly shows up.
Mr.
Like, is he
Star
here?
Fox?
Is he here? think his name is James.
James
Fox? I think so. He's Star
He sounds
Fox,
hot.
but the way to make him differentiated is that he wears sunglasses.
Nice. He is hotter. I was
He
right.
is. And it would like give you a score at the end. And I don't know. I just remember the sounds in my head. You could be a submarine, you could be a tank.
Are they the question I had is it one of those games where the controls are kind of inverted? Like to go up, you push down.
I think it was inverted.
To go
Because
down,
back
you
in the
push
day,
up.
they didn't give you the option.
My brain can't. No. Nope.
Oh, nowadays I can't. I fucking hate it. I'm so anti-inverted controls. But back in the day, they just forced it.
Like that game we played, Love in Space or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was hard, but fun, but hard.
Yes. But anyways, Star Fox 64, love it. I need another one. They need to do right by Star Fox. They've screwed this franchise over. We need another good one. You know this one, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Amazing.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's the only game. It's the only reason that I kind of know what ska is.
Oh my god. We're gonna do an episode on it at some point because this just
what if Tony Hawk was on the podcast?
I mean, that'd be sick, but we'll see when we get there.
He's so cute. He's a cute old man now.
Permanently influenced the music taste of a generation. There's a game called Army Men. It's like Army Men Sergeant's Command or something.
Okay.
Give me a guess on what you think it is.
I'm gonna guess that you are little toy army men. And
what do you
it's kind of like a Toy Story where you're little and you have to like complete missions for your sergeant who is the owner of the toys.
It's essentially Call of Duty with army men, and it was fun as hell.
Okay.
It was also FIFA.
I like my idea.
FIFA 98 EA Sport. It's in the game. I get knocked down and I get up again. That's what happened at the beginning of the game every time, and it's permanently burned into my brain. I'm not even kidding. Every time I hear EA Sports it's in the game, I hear that song come up right after. It's the Pavlovian response. There's a game called Gex.
How do you spell that?
GEX. It's called Gex. Enter the Gecko.
Is that sounds inappropriate. Is it like it seems like a space shooter game? I don't know.
You played as a gecko spy guy, and you would like go
like
into
Inteleon?
Kind of, but like the shtick was that he was like kind of like I don't know if like a bad boys type of thing,
like
but you would like parody like a bunch of movies. Like you would be like in a tuxedo. Yeah, like James Bond, stuff like that. It was really good. I never completed it, which we'll get to more of those later. There's another one called Glover.
Oh, I hardly even know her. Glover.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that would be.
You played as a living glove.
Okay, I was joking.
And you would like roll around on a ball. It was a very hard game. I never.
Is it like one of those like simulator games where you're I'm a piece of toast?
No, that's a modern thing. No, you were like a glove. I think you were searching for like. I think you were a good glove, and the other glove like got possessed and was like evil.
Okay, question.
You had to like save the glove. I never beat the game, so I'm not
How
gonna
was
have
the glove positioned? Was it fingers up or fingers down?
What do you
fingers
think?
Down, so that way the fingers were like
which
legs?
one makes sense?
I don't know.
Yes, the second one.
Okay.
And you
fingers
would like
down
stand
like
up
legs.
on a ball and do stuff like that.
That's kind of fun.
It was fun. I wish I was better at it. I kind of wish I could play it again. Pokemon Stadium. It's just Pokemon.
Uh-oh. You froze. There we go. You froze.
It's funny because on the camera you were way back and suddenly you were like a fucking Kayla jump scare.
I'm pretty scary.
The Pokemon Stadium is just Pokemon. The fun part about Pokemon Stadium, I don't know if you know this, but you could get an adapter for the Game Boy. You could plug in your Game Boy Pokemon cartridge, plug that into the Nintendo 64 controller, and then you could play with your Pokemon in Pokemon Stadium. It's essentially just a battle simulator. It had mini games that were hard as hell, but it was just great. Pokemon Snap. You need to get it on Switch. You'll fucking love it. Pokemon Snap is a magical game. And so many magical moments taking pictures of Pokemon. Super good. Kirby 64.
Kirby.
Amazing game. There's one called Wave Race.
Ooh, are you a surfer?
No.
Oh, wait, no. You're on jet skis?
There you go.
I think I remember actually watching my neighbor play that game.
Nice. Yeah.
As
It was a good game.
There was also like a snowboarding game that was similar.
That in a second.
Yeah.
Because we also had a ton of wrestling games like WWF. Yeah, F. Before they got sued.
World Wildlife Foundation?
No mercy. They were all fire. It's so much fun fucking playing those games. And speaking of games that I sucked at, I'm going to say games I never finished because as a kid, I sucked at video games.
Sure.
Right off the bat, Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, but you
I
liked
only
that game.
I loved it. Here's the problem. I couldn't finish it.
Why not?
I got to the last level and it was too hard for me. So
you could probably beat it so easy now.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
the first time I beat Banjo-Kazooie was like 5 years ago.
Okay, I was like, I
have it on
swear
Xbox
you played
now.
that.
And I beat it, and it wasn't hard at all. I just, am an adult now.
Yeah.
Also, Yoshi's Island, we know why. I was traumatized. I had PTSD. I want to say I went back. Do you think you'll
play it again?
I mean, I think I know I went back and played it when I was older, like in middle school with like the GameCube, because I still had my Nintendo 64. But I don't think I beat it. I think I just like played a few levels and was like, this is fine. Why was I so devastated? But then it's just like, yeah, I don't know. The one you're thinking of is called 1080 Snowboarding.
Yes.
And it was the hardest fucking game ever. I was so bad at it.
I liked watching my neighbor play it because he would crash. So cool.
Yeah.
And it was so funny.
I couldn't even figure out how to I want to say I never got past the first level.
It's hard.
I couldn't figure out how to do tricks. I was just mashing buttons.
Yeah.
Another game called Snowboard Kids was kids on snowboards racing, and that game is notoriously
I think I played that
super hard.
I think I picked up a controller and played, or at least tried to. I just crashed into walls the whole time.
It was kind of like Mario Kart where you had power-ups, but they kind of sucked. It was super hard. You did 7 laps for some reason. It was very repetitive. But yeah, I saw someone speed run it the other day, and I was like, damn, this did not age well.
No.
Here's another game I loved, couldn't finish because I sucked. Donkey Kong 64. Here's my problem. I want to say, and I could have just been wrong because I was a kid, but I again got to the final part. But they had you play retro video games that Rare made, and I want to say you had to beat them to advance, and I just couldn't do it. So that was the end for me. Diddy Kong Racing, like Mario Kart, but with Diddy Kong. Again, a notoriously hard game.
Is it because you can just fall off really easily?
No, it's just because of the race. It's called rubber banding in racing games. It's essentially when if you get too far ahead, the video game's AI makes the computers faster and makes them catch up to you. So it had super hard rubber banding and a bunch of the bosses because you had boss races. It's super cool. One of them was a triceratops.
Hell
that you had to race up a mountain. But if you got too far ahead, then his rubber banding would make him 3 times as fast. So you have to have strategy to be I need to be right with them and then win right at the end. Otherwise it's almost impossible to win. And as a kid, I didn't know these things. So I just sucked at the game. And lastly, there's one called Jet Force Gemini, which is super weird. I don't even really understand it. It's supposed to be a really good game. I played 5 minutes of it and I was I don't even know what's going on. I tried that 6 times, about 5 minutes each, and that was it.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, anything to say about that? I mean, you played some of those games. Or you at least saw some of them.
Yeah.
It's so wild. So what was your first console? The Wii?
I mean, I never had a console.
Well, yeah. But you know what I'm saying.
My first actual console
is the Switch.
was the Nintendo Switch that I got at the beginning of COVID.
There you go. God, that's wild. Gamer girl, though.
Slay.
It's giving.
It's giving pink. I got a
Mhm.
pink Nintendo Switch Lite.
Animal Crossing.
That was my first video game.
That's so wild.
Yeah, because I played like Nintendogs on
sure.
my brother's DS,
Yeah.
but I never had a DS.
Huh.
I never had a Game Boy.
God, what did you do as a kid?
I read books and
Fantastic.
I drew pictures
Outstanding.
and
Sublime.
I also played on the computer. Like
yeah.
my equivalent was like DisneyChannel.com.
There you go.
Playing like the Lilo and Stitch game, stacking sandwich meat and ingredients. Barbie.com.
There you go.
Painting Barbie's nails.
Cool math games.
Yeah, a little bit of cool math games, although I was never doing any math because I hated math. And what else did I play?
Newgrounds?
A lot of Club Penguin, some Newgrounds. Newgrounds is where I found out what porn was, kind of, in a way.
Well.
Because they had porn games on there, and I was like, what the hell is this?
It's kind of hot.
Honestly.
Take that shirt off.
What the hell is happening? Anyway,
I can dress this character, but can I make them naked?
Yes. Yes, wow. You can.
Look at those nipples.
Yeah, that was always weird on like DisneyChannel.com.
Oh, God.
They would have like dress up games where it's like, customize the wardrobe of like Zach and Cody from Sweet Life. And then you just see like these young teen boys and, digitized underwear. And it's like, I feel weird about this.
Why would they do that? Give them like a tank top or something.
I think they may have had a tank top, but they also may have been shirtless. I don't know.
That's strange.
The mind sees what the mind wants to see.
Programming those games.
Oh, yeah.
They have I know it's not Disney Channel, but did they have Dan Schneider?
Oh, yeah. Foot fetish. Dan.
Mr. Dan, let me lick them piggies, Schneider.
Ew.
This little piggy went in my mouth.
Ew.
Sorry.
It's okay.
The final game that I had on the Nintendo 64 sort of marked the end of the generation for me, marked the end of my young boy innocent ways and becoming a badass teen boy.
Wow.
Badass in quotes, very heavy quotes. Thinking I was an adult and cool and all that. Was a little known game. You alluded to it earlier, called Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh, no.
I cannot say more about this game other than I fucking love it. It's so funny. I thought it was hilarious. It's very adult. It's wild that I even had it.
Yeah, how?
Just because,
parents are ignorant.
Well, I mean, they told my parents, but I was like, this is the game I want. And then the guy turned around and said hey, it's mature for this. Is that all right? And they were like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, my parents, they didn't allow me to watch wild shit when I was super young. But by this time I was 12. It was right at the end of the Nintendo 64 cycle.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was kind of the final hoorah. I also wish, and we're probably gonna do a Conker's Bad Fur Day episode at some point, but I don't know if you know this, but they remade it, re-released it. I think you do because it was on the Rare Replay. But no, not the upgraded version.
What?
They re-released it for the Xbox, and it was called Conker's Live and Uncut, even though it was more edited than the original. But in it, the graphics were super good.
Oh.
You could see the tiny little furs on Conker's face.
Oh, cute.
But something that I loved was that they had class-based multiplayer. There were scouts, there were heavies, there were spies and stuff. It was super fun. I fucking loved it. And the game got shut down and they haven't done anything good with Conker since.
Aww.
And it's such it's yet another huge bummer in my life of something that I love that is just cut down in its prime. And I just never get to experience it again.
Why is that such a trend in your life?
It's that and me getting food orders wrong when I order.
Or just getting blatantly ignored at restaurants.
Oh, it's happened so many times.
Every
Anyways,
time I'm with you, pretty much.
yeah, it sucks. Yeah, but Conker's is super good because it's just a cute little squirrel, but he's got a bad mouth and it's potty humor and sex jokes and it parodies a bunch of movies. And it's such a fun game. And they should make another one. Here's another fun fact. They planned a sequel. It didn't happen. Isn't that great?
It's your life.
It is my life. If I like something, there's a good chance it will get canceled if it's like media. So Conker's Bad Fur Day, yeah, sort of led to the end of it. The GameCube came out. Luigi's Mansion was my first game, and that was just kind of like, all right, I'm done with the Nintendo 64. I did what I always do. I was alluding to it earlier, but whenever a new console came out, it was like get rid of everything I had prior, so I could get more money. So I could get more money to buy things.
Oh.
You know, GameStop was killing it, giving me like 5 cents per cartridge. So it made Luigi's Mansion like $1 cheaper.
Yay.
Yeah, that's just what I did. It's a bummer. Like I said, I regret it immensely. More so for the GameCube. But recently, here's the thing, though, as I was, again, alluding to, foreshadowing all that stuff earlier. While I do have a great, you know what? We should probably do this in the DTR.
Okay.
So, I don't even know. I mean, I'll just do it, and you can just sort of chime in.
Please do. I have no relationship. No relationship.
What a bummer. You missed a golden age of video games.
I was born yesterday, okay?
The Nintendo 64 was in competition with the first PlayStation and the Sony Dreamcast. And let me tell you, this was a magic time. Games were on the up and up. The games were getting better and better, cutting edge. Consoles were great. We still had the ability to rent, though. We still had the ability to
Was Tomb Raider
PlayStation.
Oh,
it was like couch co-op, like couch multiplayer. We had people fucking duct taping cardboard to the screen so you couldn't screen watch. Shit was fun back in the day. Just like, because you had to do it in person. Yeah, a magical time of gaming. What I was trying to say earlier, but I think it's sort of a DTR thing, start wrapping it up. It's just that the Nintendo 64 and old things in general, the nostalgia drives it real hard. But nowadays, for me, well, I do have a nostalgia pop for a lot of stuff. For me, just a lot of it doesn't age well.
No.
It's not really fun to play. I like games that are responsive. Old games, not very.
No. Also, you get punished.
Oh, God.
Hard in old games.
Yeah.
Like the Lion King game or whatever.
Oh, that's a classic.
Where you just die and that's it.
Oh,
no save points.
Even before my time, yeah. If you died, you just went back to the start. It's like, I'm a huge autosave guy. I'm a huge give me a bunch of checkpoints. Because at this point in my life, I am with the starting completely over.
No.
That's just wasting my time at that point. But the Nintendo 64, I mean, I don't know how I could say it. Because I got rid of the Nintendo 64s we had simply because I was like, realistically, I'm never going to play these again.
That's true.
I only had like 3 games left over. Tony Hawk's, Super Smash. I still have Conker's Bad Fur Day because I couldn't bear to get rid of that one.
No.
That one's just, that's special. That's the last one, and I love that game so much. But I was like, I'm just never going to play these games again. I'm not going to buy the adapters. I don't want to play old games. Yeah, they were fun and cutting edge back then.
You're going through some stuff right now.
I'm fucking battling nostalgia right now. They're trying to give me like here's another thing that bothers me.
You're like flashing red.
Here's another thing that bothers me. When people are like, because I've seen TikTok, Javier Woods from The New Day. He'll often ask a bunch of wrestlers, like, what's your top 5 video games? And most of the time,
Xavier?
Yes. And most of the time, they either give 4 or 5 out of 5 of their games are like before the year 2000. And I'm like, get the fuck out of town.
Yeah, that's not good.
We all love a nostalgia pop, but at a certain point, just like in wrestling, at a certain point, we gotta put the past behind us.
Ric Flair has to be put down.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan needs to be buried.
And we have to realize The games nowadays are so much better.
So much better.
They're just better. They're more fun. They're more intuitive. They're more this and that. Loved the games when I was a kid. Super Mario 64, my God. But even now, I have it like on the Switch, and some parts of it just don't age as well.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to say is this. If you asked me when I was back in the late 90s, early 2000s, am I Sho-Dependent on the Nintendo 64? Absolutely. Nowadays, though, they are the core. They are the foundation that my love for video games is built upon.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was a child, I played with childish things.
Perfect. Yep. I know what
and
you're
when
going
I became
for.
a man, I sold the Nintendo 64. Never gonna play him again, but I will remember it for the rest of my life. I have some of the best memories I've ever had with gaming with the Nintendo 64. My father taught me to play Mario Kart, stayed up countless nights with friends, my brother, playing games, renting games, laughing right next to the people that I loved.
Oh,
so how could it get any better than that?
Cute.
And with that, I think it's time to fully cover the Nintendo 64 with soil.
Oh.
Go over there, lower the casket. I walk over, wipe some tears, and drop a little handful of dirt on the casket. Nintendo 64 had that cool thing where some of them were released with like the clear colored plastic.
Oh, like the blue.
Like the Max.
Or I like the purple one.
Yeah, they look sick. And they had the controllers too. It was dope. But hey, that is that. And this is this. Thank you all for listening. I had to say it again.
Okay, new title. New title. That is that, and this is this.
Thank y'all for listening to another episode of the Sho-Dependent Podcast. If you have some strong issues with what I said, because I know some people, they just can't get it over the past. They're like, oh, this blocky ass game from 1996 is my best game of all time. It's like, God, Woof. Have you played a game on a modern console? Because they're pretty good.
Have you played It Takes Two?
The narrative decisions, the intuitive nature of games nowadays.
The art.
The artistic qualities. Anyways, if you want to sound off, if you want to let me know I'm an idiot, you can stop by a stream, you could tweet us. But either way, you should let people know that they can follow, download, and spread the word themselves of the Sho-Dependent Podcast. Tell all your couch co-op buddies, all your couch co-op multiplayer guys from back in the day, all the screen watchers, because we love them too, even though, you know, when you're trying to play fucking GoldenEye and you got someone just watching you the whole time, how are you going to get the jump on them?
Mm-hmm.
They can find the Sho-Dependent Podcast, Apple Pods, Spotify, Google, wherever you get your podcasts. We're going to be right there. You want to follow the podcast, we've got the Twitter, the Insta, the TikTok, all those things. Sho-Dependent Pod, that is at SHO-Dependent Pod. Myself, Victor B. Sweet, aforementioned Twitch, Twitter. Come watch a stream. We're going to do more. I'm going to figure it out. I keep saying it, but I'm for reals this time.
For reals.
At Victor B. Sweet on all those. And my love, the resident Nintendo 64 expert herself.
If by expert you mean novice and ignorant.
Can you be found?
That's a personal question. You can find me. You can find me playing a game with my younger brother, but not telling him that his controller is not plugged in. So I can kick his ass.
A classic.
Because I know I will lose if he can actually play. Or you can find me on Twitter at DJ Bavich.
There you go.
Yeah. It's almost Christmas, honey. What are we going to do?
It is almost Christmas. And in the spirit of doing fun, new things, we've got a fun episode lined up for our Christmas episode. It's going to come out before, right? Let me double check the timeline. Gonna come out for y'all on the 21st. So 4 days before Christmas. Christmas is on a Monday this year.
Disgusting.
It's very strange, but it's the most wonderful time of the year.
That is true.
With Christmas, one of the biggest, best things about it is the songs.
The music.
So why don't we dust off the bracket, and have a little bit of a back and forth, little cordial conversation.
Oh, okay, we'll see.
And figure out
A
what we
cherry
think.
cordial?
Huh?
Huh? I said
What does
a
that mean?
cherry. It's a candy.
What
It's got alcohol in
are
it.
you talking about?
It's a little chocolate. You said a cordial conversation,
is
and I
happening?
said a cherry cordial.
Yes.
A cherry cordial is a chocolate,
Uh-huh.
and then it's like a chocolate shell, and on the inside it's an alcoholic cherry, and there's booze in it. And you bite into it, and it juices alcohol into your mouth.
I'm not a fan of
No, I don't like them either.
You just said there. But
oh well, this will continue even more next time.
we're gonna get down to the bottom of it and decide what we think is the best Christmas song of all time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be a fun one, and we'll be happy to have you there and do a little bit of Christmas celebrations. But until then, y'all,
Let's go.
it's me, Mario.
There you go.
Hello. Ba, 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 dum.